Hello, this is Bob with Hallsome Farm and my buddy Phil, and we're here on the bee traps we made, and we're going to hang it up in a tree this morning and show you how that's done. Here's a mesquite tree, and we're going to hang it up there, and we'll show you here in a minute, but you can see that branch, the V there. We're going to hang it up in there, but we're going to load it up and show you how this works. So first we're going to start, we got some propolis, and we're just going to stick it in there. This is just to draw the odors. Bees can smell really well, and so their scent. And then we've got these little vials of lemongrass oil, essential oil, and they've got a little tiny hole, and so they are slow release. We're just going to stick them right there by the entrance and let them yep. And then we're going to start putting in some frames. Oh, look at this, we got a bee already.
Found it. What do you got?
So we're going to put some empty. There's the other empty.
There's the other. Okay. It's on the side?
Yeah, so this frame here has got, it's an old frame, it's got some wax and stuff on it, so we want that in there. This, the frame in the middle is an open frame. You want some open frames in there if you can, because when the bees go to, now we're going to put the
I'm going to put the,
yeah.
on
And
those
so
two.
here, we have some, when we harvest it, I saved some of the comb. It's got some old comb. See some of this, see how dark it is? Some of that was used for brood. So I got some of that, and it's got some honey on it, and so we're going to stick that in there too. Right down there between the...
Is that okay if I just set
Yep,
it that way?
right there between the frames.
Okay, I'm going to smear this on the next one. How's
Okay. And the whole thing is to...
that? Okay, so it sits on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. And anyway, the reason you want some open frames in there is because the bees, they measure by bouncing themselves off of the ends, the walls, and see how much space there is. So you want to be able to give them some space. So we got 5 deeps in there, which
Propolis, we got all that.
propolis and the lemongrass oil. We're gonna seal it up. And I didn't have any more deeps, but that's okay because we need some. We want them to feel like they've got some room. So I've got some medium frames we're gonna put in, and we'll just set them in there.
All one side, you think?
Yeah, I guess it's.
Or one and one? Two and one?
I don't know. I think together it might be.
Right, together would be better?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then we're going to put the lid on. Now that we've got this loaded, we're going to put the lid on, and we're actually going to put a couple screws in it just so that the wind doesn't blow it off, and make sure that when we actually do pull this down, when it's full of bees, that the lid doesn't come off when we're trying to bring it down the ladder. That wouldn't be much fun. So anyway, I'll show you here in a minute when we go to put it in the tree. We're just going to put a couple screws in the lid right now. There you have it. We've got this one installed. It's level, and we're just taking a couple branches out of the way so the bees have a clear path. This is a mesquite tree, so in about 2 weeks or so this thing will be covered in blossoms, and we know this is an area that attracts bees, and you want to put your boxes someplace where bees normally travel, because when they swarm, when the bees go out to look for a place, they always travel where they're used to traveling. So if bees are normally accustomed to coming in this tree, likelihood is they'll come here to look for a home. So there you go. And we'll show you, we're going to do one at my house next. Okay, there it is. We've got the second capture hive up. Put that up yesterday. And you can see on the 2x4 there at the bottom, I screwed that onto the branch to kind of level it out. And I had to cut away some branches, and we stuck it up there. So we'll see. Now that gives us 2 hives, one at my place and one at Phil's place, and we'll see if we can capture a swarm this season, hopefully, and then we'll be able to show you what that's all about. But anyway, it wasn't too difficult, and we packed this one just like we did the other one. The reason I cut the branches was so that the bees have more line of sight to the box, because they don't like to have a whole forest in front of them. Yet there's enough branches and stuff that this will provide enough shade. As you can see, it's in shade most of the day. That should be a comfortable place for them if they can find it. Anyway, that's our video today, and hope you enjoyed that. And remember, anything worth doing is worth doing poorly first. Thanks for watching.